Please welcome to the blue corner, Micah, Redic.
Micah, Redic, athletes of racing Mount Bellevue. Staying on the stage with 4, yes, like physical. Lester Pages.
Please welcome to the red corner, Sandy Jerez.
Jerez at a more training center. Sandra has a lot of amateur MMA experience. A couple title fights under her belt. On the distance of a lot of tremendous amount of cage time. And she's pretty wrestling heavy. We'll see if that translates into submission-only stages.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 round with a 6-minute time limit in the purple belt division at 140 pounds. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Henzo Gracie, this is Micah Redic. And introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing the War Training Center, this is Sandy Jerez.
Shot attempt. A guillotine attempt from Sandra.
She's got to get her hands together, though. Micah did a good job passing the guard.
See if Micah might connect her hands together, maybe for a Von Flue choke. Oh, she goes deep with the other hand to fight the legs for the recovery of the guard. Now she's in on a crossface. Good work on getting past the guard off of that. Ooh.
A little scramble there from Sandra.
Nice. She's able to feed her hand through, get that underhook, and really, really hard push off the ground. That's that like wrestler's bridge where they use just their head and not their shoulders to spin themselves through. Trying that Russian arm tie. And then a double leg. And uses it to get to the guard, Sandra.
Yeah, Micah did a good job just keeping those underhooks as down blocks to create the space in between the hips for that double leg.
Gets to a seated position. When Micah passes the guard and then Sandra rolls through. Beautiful work on not allowing that guard pass to stay through. Doesn't want to hang out and turtle though. This is where you would have rolled through and then re-rolled again to get back to closed guard or maybe stand up.
Nice little roll through the reversal. Back on the gilly, and she's got the correct leg over this time.
Oh. Didn't have the quite bite, have the bite, yeah. Micah doing a really good job working the pressure game from the top. You know, Sandra having good answers, feeding underhooks through, power bridging and spinning out. But what we can't do is hang out in that turtle position again. Now, being that both girls have a wrestling background, I think that's where, when she went to turtle, they both were like, neutral position. Solid pressure from Micah. Cross faces in. Looks for a back take.
Gets that hook in.
She's got one hook, needs to get that other hook in. The left side hook isn't quite in all the way. Starting to lose the angle on the back.
Nice little head grab there from Sandy. That was awesome.
Good work from Sandra.
Nice reversal.
Can't quite keep the top pressure. Really like that. That was a beautiful double leg. Little head tug right into the shot. Deep on both legs and got to side control right off of the shot. Two minutes and 39 seconds left in this match. You know, at this point, it's the wrestling pressure and top game, I think, that's putting Micah ahead. Sandra's doing a really good job of rotating out of position, but she's getting caught in this turtle position over and over again. And this is where, I think this is where Micah kind of has been shining, is just like rotating into the better positions. Now she's in on an arm bar.
Nice escape there from Sandy. Great attempt, great offense there from Micah. But this is what Sandy needed. She jumped the gun a little bit. Good scramble from those ladies.
Yeah, didn't quite get to the position, kind of jumped a little early on that submission attempt. Back to the middle again. These girls are moving quite a bit. I think that's a good call, not letting them play too much on the edge.
So we're gonna turn to the right. We'll start setting up that straight jacket. Once you set it up, focus set down. Come into it. Get your knees to your chest. Get your knees to your chest. Good. Use that. Use that.
Ooh, in on a Kimura, Sandra.
Step over if you have to.
Loses the guard position though. Isn't quite able to work an angle on it. Got the bite, but didn't get the angle.
Nice roll there.
Yeah, there's Brandy out.
Ooh, super sprawl.
Get your knees back. Get your knees back. Seat grip, spin to the back. You gotta fight that into it. Seat grip, you spin to the back when you're ready.
Again, Micah just staying a little bit ahead of Sandra this whole throughout the match.
Micah, we got a minute. I want you to look at this mount. Let's go look at where we are. Step through, slide to the back. Then we'll sit up straight.
But just under a minute left for these ladies.
Ready? We got 50 seconds. Yes, on the hips and hip. Bump your bridge. Bump your bridge. Keep your foot back.
Little body lock takedown.
30 seconds remaining.
You know, hasn't really been super bite submission attempts thus far. I was about to say now Sandra in on a guillotine attempt again.
That's a good looking gilly.
Does this put her ahead now on the card, on the scorecard with that guillotine attempt? Because there's been a lot of position exchanges Micah has dominated in.
Time.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how they score this one
But
as
I'm
well.
not sure with that, you know, was that at least two submission attempts from Sandra? I don't remember if Micah had any submission attempts. I don't think she did.
Man, the Atlas shot, the Atlas they scrambled so much.
She got to the back a couple of times, but I don't think she lined up anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 6-minute time limit has expired, so we go to referee Jason Solis for your decision. Your winner of the match, Micah Redic.
Good job for Micah.
I got